Have you ever just felt a little lost? Like you're looking for your true path and wishing you had some kind of map that could just point you in the right direction? Well, what if I told you that map actually exists? It's written in the stars and stretched across the globe, and today we're going to trace its brightest lines, the sun lines, to see how they can light up our own journey. You know, at the very heart of this whole system is one simple but incredibly powerful idea. It's what the source material calls the sun's great commandment. Be yourself. See, the sun on your astromap represents the radiant core of who you are. It's your life force, your ability to lead, and your conscious purpose, all rolled into one powerful package. So what is a sunline exactly? Well, think of it as a specific place on your world map where the sun's energy is just dialed all the way up. Visiting these locations is like getting a cosmic vitamin shot, a direct hit of clarity, confidence, and pure self-expression. And the benefits of being on a sunline? They're often things you can really feel. It's not just about thinking about your mission, it's about suddenly knowing it deep in your bones. Your physical energy gets a huge boost. And maybe most importantly, people just see you. Your presence is bigger, and your authority is recognized, a lot of the time without you even trying. But here's the thing, this golden light isn't a one-size-fits-all kind of energy. The way it shows up changes, sometimes dramatically, depending on where it falls on 4 key angles of your map. So let's dive into these 4 different solar paths and see how they can shape your life. So here's the quick breakdown. First, you've got the ascendant, or AC, which is all about your personal presence. Then there's the Imamkoli, the IC, which connects you to your roots. After that is the descendant, or DC, which lights up your partnerships. And finally, the midheaven, the MC, which is all about your public legacy. Let's unpack what each of these really means. All right, first up, the sun on the ascendant. This is the ultimate confidence booster. It's where the sun's energy is basically shining right through your personality and your physical body for all the world to see. When you're on this line, you just radiate vitality. You can walk into a room and command attention just by being there, and a lot of times your physical health just gets better. It's this incredible alignment of your inner self with how you show up in the world. That makes it the perfect place for a total personal reinvention, for kicking off a new health journey, or for any time you need to step up and be the leader with the vision. Now, if the ascendant is your public face, the sun on the IC is the complete opposite. This line shines its light on your most private world, your home, your emotional foundations, your inner sanctuary. Here, your home literally becomes your throne. It's a true source of power and rejuvenation. You feel this deep, profound sense of belonging. So this is the spot for doing that deep inner work on self-worth, for connecting with your family history, and, on a really practical level, for putting down roots and finding a home where your soul just feels nourished from the inside out. Okay, let's pivot now from our inner world to our relationships. Let's talk about the sun on the descendant. This path lights up your one-on-one connections, bringing that solar intensity to your partners, both romantic and professional. The magnetic pole of this line is seriously powerful. Here, you tend to attract partners who are sun-like themselves. Charismatic, successful leaders. These relationships often become defining moments in your life, pushing you to step into your own leadership through partnership. It's the ideal line for finding that transformative person who really mirrors your own hidden potential. And finally, we get to what many consider the most visible, career-focused sunline, the midheaven, or MC. This is where your purpose gets put on the world stage, shaping your public reputation and what you're known for, your legacy. On your Sun MC line, you are literally positioned for public recognition. It's a place where you can achieve high status in your profession and become a real authority. So this is the spot to launch your biggest projects, to go for that major promotion, or to confidently step into the role of being the face of a brand or a movement. But, and this is a really big but, all this power comes with a critical warning. Too much fire can burn. We have to talk about the shadow side of all this intense solar energy. It's such a delicate balance, right? That incredible confidence you feel on a sunline can so easily tip over into arrogance. Being constantly visible can lead straight to burnout, and the natural authority you project can sometimes attract conflict from people who feel challenged by it. The real danger is getting too caught up in the ego and forgetting to stay humble and grounded. So how do you handle all that heat? Well, the key is what's described as a simple but really profound counterspell. Integrate moon energy. What does that mean? It means you have to consciously make time for rest, for quiet, for nurturing yourself. It suggests that true sustainable power isn't just about constant action, it requires us to surrender and recharge too. Okay, so now that we get the power and the potential pitfalls, let's get practical. How do we actually use this? Our guide lays out a really clear strategy, calling it the flight plan for activating your purpose. When you're facing a big life decision, there's a two-part strategy. First is the clarity test. If you can physically go to your sun, ascendant, or midheaven line, the confidence and clarity you'll feel there can make the right choice feel almost instantly obvious. But hey, if you can't just hop on a plane, you can still forge a global connection. You can research the culture, listen to the music, or even cook the food from those sunlit regions on your map to tap into the energy. And for actually manifesting your goals, there's this really powerful technique called action before arrival. The idea is simple. Don't just show up on your sunline expecting magic to fall from the sky. Start the work before you go. Write the business plan, make the first calls, build the foundation. Then, when you get there, the solar energy acts like an accelerant, taking the momentum you've already built and just launching it forward at an incredible speed. So there you have it. This cosmic map lays out the places on Earth where your personal sun shines the absolute brightest. It offers a path to more energy, deeper self-knowledge, incredible partnerships, and public success. Your golden purpose is literally written across the globe, just waiting for you to step into that light. The only question left is, where will you choose to shine?